Hi, I'm Mick from Superior Engineering, and today I'd like to show the viewers one of the new products from Profender 4x4 suspension that we're bringing into Australia. This is a new shock, what they call the OE series. Now this is a great new shock. It's a 46mm ball. It's got a Schroeder valve on the top, basically a coilover. Now this is for the vehicles such as a Toyota Vigo, a Prado 120, 150. They have a bigger version that's for the 200 series. Basically, like a new Hilux, any of those sorts of vehicles we can get these things for now. Now the key thing with these, that the biggest selling point is this top hat. Now a lot of OE ones have got a rubber mount at the top. The problem there is that all wears out. These come with a billet alloy bracket. You've got a spherical bearing in the top. It's probably a little bit hard to see that, but that there makes a lot more solid. The more solid you can make a shock absorber, the better it works. A lot of people think, well, why wouldn't you put rubber there? The problem is the rubber then takes the absorption of the bumps. You don't want that. You want everything as solid fixed as you can, and you want the shock absorber working as it's supposed to work. That way then things don't wear out. It's a nice billet anodized fitting down the bottom. That clears in around the CV boot. Spherical bearing in the bottom. Same thing again. OE style stuff has a rubber bearing at the bottom. The problem there on this style vehicle with a rubber bush at the bottom, if you can imagine, you've got the whole weight of the vehicle getting carried by the shock absorber. That rubber bush is obviously going to wear out. When you've got a spherical bearing there, that's going to take a lot of that load away. Well, it's not going to take the load away, but it's not going to wear out like a rubber bush. Now these are a fully serviceable shock. So in other words, they're like a coilover. You can pull the things apart, you can revalve them, you can rebush them, you can change oil, you can do everything that the more expensive coilover shocks can do. So you're basically getting a shock similar to like a Kings or a Fox or those sorts of brands for a really good price. You can change your coils on them. So the actual base comes off, the coil can come off, you can put a heavier or lighter coil on. You've got more options than what you would with a standard OE style setup. This top assembly, as you can see here, is bolted down. So it's actually locked in there nice and tight. Schroeder valve's easy to get to, so you can change the gas pressures if you want. If you want to be higher or lower gas pressure, depending on what you want to do with your vehicle. You could have a tourer, or you could have something that you want to race, or just a general round town car. So gas pressures can be altered. And that combined with changing your core rate or changing your valving if you want, gives you a lot of options out there. Or you could just bolt them straight in out of the box and hopefully you're happy with that design. They are valved fairly similar to OE valving. At the end of the day, OE valving is fairly soft and most people like that sort of ride. They just want the better quality shock absorber. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of an understanding of these new shock absorbers and some of the products that are available from Profender 4x4. For more information, you can jump online at superiorengineering.com.au. One last thing, I'd like to thank Simon and Miranda and Chris, the cameraman, for having the time to come and film this for us and give you guys the opportunity to see a little bit more about Superior Engineering and what we do.